Cool.
Weird.
We're seeing Deadpool, oh my gosh!
Think that wasn't yet. My sister has it. Yes. It's you. I know.
Wintertime here at Hogsmeade Village.
Lieutenant Dane,
Hello, Forrest.
you got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
Time for my summer sizzle. Cool as a cherry popsicle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's happening. It's dish time. I've always wanted to do this in front of you.
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Me at Splash Mountain, just pepper these in here.
Hello, everyone. This is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish!
Hey. So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want. This is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun. This is The Dish with me, yours truly, Ron E. Bradley. I am the internet's Mr. Nice Guy. Although, I tell you what, if you would have been around a few minutes ago and you'd see me dealing with technology, you'd be like, he's not nice at all. He's very mean. I hate it when technology doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Very, very frustrating. How's everybody doing today? I hope that wherever you are out there, you are having a phenomenal day. Speaking of the day, as of the recording and live streaming of this, today is the 7th day of April in the year 2026. This is crazy. Time is just passing. Time is passing so fast. It is crazy. Crazy. Thank you guys for the raid. Thank you, WDW Pro, for raiding in. And I know a lot of people kind of came early and there was like no show because, well, my show doesn't start till 3 o'clock. Sometimes the pro show, it ends at different times. Sometimes 2:30, 3 o'clock. Sometimes it goes till 3:30. So, there is a wind advisory here. I got that message on my Alexa. I don't have an Alexa in this room, do I? No. There's no Alexa in this room, so Alexa can't hear me here. Although, if Alexa is going out to any of you guys, Alexa notifications. Now all of your Alexa machines will be going off unless you choose a different wake word. I tried to change Alexa's wake word to Jarvis and change her voice to a British butler sounding voice, and it wouldn't let me do it. So. My hat is wonky today. Anyway, I hope that you guys out there are having a phenomenal day. Please do hit that like button on the way in. If you're watching this on the replay, hit the like button on the way in. The hype button down below. Mauricio, I see you now. That's good to see you here. Like and hype and share and notifications. And anything that you can do that helps the stream out, we certainly do appreciate it. And I am going to start to say hi to as many of you folks as I can who may be here. We shall see. Let's see who we can see in the chat. Sarah was first through the door today. She says, "This is Sarah Rust G4Y. Hi, guys. Hi, Sarah Rust and Snort a Poopus Q Bird." This was at 8:17 a.m. Okay. That was at 8:17 a.m. She may not be here now. But if you are here, hello. And if you're watching the replay, hi, Sarah. Snort a Poopus Q Bird. Hello, humans and anaquitas. Hello. And then the pro raiders start with Rab Nad. This is a tough one. Rab Nad Scubla. 8594 Pro Raid. Hello there. And I see Kit Kat popping in. Said Pro Raid. I have a couple of things to take care of and we'll be back when the show begins. Well, hopefully you're back, Kit Kat. Hello. The like has been deployed and see you real soon. Oh boy. And my beautiful wife is in the house. She's in the chat. Good afternoon, everyone. She says hello to my queen. Whatever is best for you and your channel and engagement, right? You know what? That's the thing. If I had a clue what was best, I would be doing a whole lot better on the tubes of you. I do what I can, and I hope that you guys like it. I am not a YouTube expert. Snort a Poopus Q Bird coming in with the fire, and my beautiful wife coming in with some flowers. Sending flowers. Love the flowers. Thank you, baby. Let me see here. We have Erica and Raph says hi. And Dan's Life at the Kingdom. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, Dan. Good to see Izzo's place. Cool. Hola. Boy, saying hi to everybody here. And my mom is here. Kathleen Fantasy's in the chat. Hello, welcome, everyone. She says, and yo, snort a keep. Okay, Izzo says that he has to lurk, but he's listening. Lurking and listening, Izzo's place. You guys are gonna make me do the alligator growl. Happy Tuesday, superstars from MJ, magically MJ chiming in, and Mauricio. Mauricio, thank you for joining us from my wife's channel. Actually, you came over from my wife's channel. Mauricio Samudio, gracias. Hola, hola, hola. And O2RR is here. O2RR. Happy one day after your birthday, O2RR. It was O2RR's birthday, everybody. Everybody wish O2RR a happy birthday.
Birthday! Happy birthday, hon. Yes, indeed. Be careful, because whenever you blow out those candles, don't blow your teeth out with it. Been there, done that. Ooh.
There we go. Let's see. Xander and I are listening. We are playing. That's good. That's good. Let's see. And do do the roar. Yeah. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Well, you are very welcome again. That, I think, is everybody. Guys, thanks for being here. I see 40 of you out there watching or listening or in the chat or whatever. That, my gosh, that is awesome. Thank you all for being here today. You are the apple in my eye, the cream in my coffee. You are the gigawatts that make the show run. And, of course, you are the energon that makes this guy transform and roll out to be here with you.
A toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy! This stuff's the greatest!
Besides energy, you guys give me the energy. Hey, all the support I get from you, I want to say in advance, I am grateful for. We do have a goal of 10 super chats on the board today. That super chats at $4.99 or above teal. I think they call it the teal level. If you can do it, great. We appreciate the support. If you can't, please don't. We want to make sure we want to make sure that that you are good financially. Don't do anything that you can't do. But if you can, we absolutely appreciate all the super chats. Of course, super chats go straight to the top of the pile. And we got a goal, 10 super chats today, and you guys get to ask me any questions you want about my theme park career or experience or anything like that. The support is what keeps the lights on, so we definitely appreciate that here. So, super chats, super Satan, super stickers, PayPal, Buy Me Coffees, anybody drops memberships or become members of the channel, anything like that, we are going to celebrate it. We celebrate you. This is an interactive show. It's very important for you to participate when we have that interaction for fun. And how do we have that? Well, we celebrate you with a little dancey clip. We love our celebrations here, so we're going to show you what they are. We want you to participate. If you are a member of the channel, you have custom emojis you can throw in the chat when we celebrate. Okay, if you're not a member of the channel, then you have any emojis you can throw in the chat as far as fun emojis, flower emojis, fireworks emojis, smiley face, hearts, any of that kind of stuff. We're going to practice right now. Get ready with your emojis for the celebration in the chat. You guys ready? This is what a celebration will look like. We're going to celebrate right now. Let's go. We celebrate you. Thank you for being here.
Too much? Too much? It's your birthday! Wahoo! Oh, this is just the best of us.
Right. And so, yes, anytime we get those super thanks, super stickers, any of those kind of things, we are going to drop a celebration. We got a few custom celebrations, too, for those who have helped us out so generously over time. Thank you so much. But before we go any further, we have some guests that we need to bring on. Our first guest comes to us all the way from, well, the future for now. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Well, we don't really care because Carmen Sandiego is not our guest. But who is our guest? Where is this one? Oh, there it is. Yes, let's bring her on right now, all the way from the future.
Doc, calm down, okay? Just calm down. It's me, it's Marty.
No, it can't be you. I sent you back to the future.
Hey, Doc, that's right, but I came back again. I came back from the future. Don't you remember last night? You fainted. I brought you home.
This can't be happening. You can't be here. It doesn't make sense for you to be here. I refuse to believe that you are here.
Are you here? Are you here? Wait.
Yes, I am here. I'm just off camera tonight.
Yeah, she's brewing her banter right now.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Got the pot brewing in the back.
Kit Kat says that we need an Erica emoji. And you know what? I actually have the one waiting emoji. Should we do an Erica emoji? What would we do? What emoji would you want to represent you, Erica?
I would assume just what's there on screen with me and Raph. It's a cute picture.
You and Raph as an emoji. We could probably make that happen. And there would be the Erica emoji. That would be perfect.
Oh, shucks. Thank you.
And I don't have any. You know what? That's the next thing on my agenda. Erica and that and so I was trying to finish Flying Blind and Rocket Cycle's video today, and it wouldn't let me. It generated, so it started the character off that I'm generating as one color. And changed this character to a different color, looking like a different individual completely. And I'm like, holy, when did my AI generator become Disney?
What you created is morphing into something else.
You race swapping AI generator.
That sounds like Disney, all right, these days.
Yeah, it was funny. Snorted Poopus Q Burr says, "Well, no, not the Gators. Feed the bears." Well, we'll feed. They'll feed whatever we need to. You know what we need to feed now, though? We need to feed our friends from around the world. I think this person may have been glancing at some of the shape.
So what we've tried to do is really bring that shape language from the architecture, but like. What we love to talk about at WDI is shape language. And we often refer to shape language.
There's such iconic shape language in Spaceship Revetti Attraction. We really wanted to make sure that we fused to that throughout the space.
So I think what happened is I went to Epcot. You can go around the whole world, and I had a couple in the Germany section, and I thought I went to China. Anyway, I'm a knucklehead.
Whoa! Epcot and the shake language. Oh my goodness. Well, hello, Magically MJ. That is a different avatar for you.
That's nice. Like the seagulls in Nemo. That's nice.
Keep thinking of the birds in the water.
I can't help it now. Ever since I saw the headband earlier, that's all I keep thinking about is that Nemo. Now we're going to have to watch Nemo.
Oh, well, I guess we'll see what we can find, if we can be finding Nemo or not.
We need to make that headband a thing. Everybody buy it and wear it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but how are you doing today? Well, before we get to anything, how are you doing, MJ? You good?
Oh, yeah, I got the dishwasher running and I'm not too far from it. So I apologize to all of those out there. And I got groceries coming at the door, and then planning the big kid. When I say the big kid, the 23-year-old, she's got an internship to DC. So we're planning her move, and it's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Shining
I thought you were going to say tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Tomorrow makes it not so shiny. No.
The great Big, beautiful. Do we know anything about any moves or anything that Josh D'Amaro has made since he's been the CEO? Because from what I can tell, this is personally, it seems that D'Amaro has been quiet since he's been the CEO. Like I haven't heard anything announced. I haven't heard anything loud. I haven't heard any big thing. Hey, I'm Josh and I'm here. We're taking over the company, and this is no announcements. Like
he probably knows better than to do that because he saw what happened to the last guy.
Yeah, that's a good
He
point.
reminds me of a used car salesman.
He looks like one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. I mean, what's Disney big into is timeshare, and he does kind of have the timeshare salesperson look, which is funny. It's probably why I sucked at it. I was always good at talking with people, but whenever I tried to talk about timeshare with people, I probably talked them out of it.
Oh man!
Because my job with Disney Vacation Club DVC, it wasn't to sell timeshare; it was to get them in the door, right? So, but it was different back then because one of the biggest incentives we had is we could add 3 fast passes, 6 fast passes. It was really, really easy. Like we could just go into a person's My Disney Experience account and just add fast passes. So if they wanted to go on the tour, we'd just be like, hey, we'll get you a van, we'll get you some fast passes right now, and you can go check it out and be back in the park in like an hour and a half. I mean, you need to take a break from the park anyway. Why don't you just go? And it was so easy. And now I have no idea what it would be like to try and sell people on the whole idea of DVC.
You should test that and then report back.
How would I test it now?
Just walk by one of those kiosks, act like, I'm interested.
Everybody there's a lot of people there that still know me.
Well,
I mean, a lot of
those.
Then
find somebody else. I can go in undercover.
That would be interesting. Yeah. I just think, I mean, when I've talked to them now, I mean, they still give out the stickers and stuff. Nathan says,
I love the stickers. Yay, the stickers.
Timeshares are not an investment at all. They are not an investment. An investment is something you're guaranteed to at least have a chance to make money in. Timeshares, you will absolutely lose your money. They're not an investment.
Right.
They cannot legally be sold as an investment. If you say they're an investment, you can get fired and have your entire company taken down. And, so you got to be even using that word to represent something else. Well, it's an investment in your time and in your family. No, you got to be careful. You can't even use it. So because here's what happens. Let's say you purchase time share, you spend $30,000 on the share. Well, with Disney, you don't own anything. It's a lease.
Correct.
So with Disney, it's a lease. So you don't own anything. It reverts back to Disney at the end of whatever period of lease that is, which for those that don't know, the Disney Vacation Club timeshares, the way they work, a brand new property will have a 50-year lease that comes with it. So if you buy brand new, it's going to be the most expensive because you have the most time available. And then every single year, you also pay a maintenance fee, which could vary, but they call it a maintenance fee. But I know this from the legalities of having worked in timeshare. So the idea for the maintenance fee is that you are helping with the maintenance and upkeep of the building and the unit and whatever you own, right? But yeah, you don't actually own anything. You're leasing a share.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are taking the DVC story out of context. They really should do research to understand the point system and how it works. And, there's just points, fires that need to be put out with that because it's all silly and you don't know.
Points are a representation of what you own, and that's how you basically vacation. A room costs a certain amount of points per night.
Yes.
I always told people, and if you it's unwise to use your points on a cruise. It's better to just pay for a cruise. If you have Disney Vacation Club and you have points, if you're going to use them for something big, use it at the Grand Floridian for the 3-bedroom Grand Villa as opposed to the 2-bedroom Polynesian bungalow because they're roughly about the same points per night. And the Grand Villa is literally 3 times the size of the bungalow. And you don't have the ferry tooting its horn at 7 a.m. getting people across the Magic Kingdom. So right outside your door. DVC is an interesting monster, though. And so the maintenance fee, that let's say you pay $1,200 a year, only $300 of that legally has to go towards maintaining the property. 75% of that maintenance fee can go to licensing, marketing, anything else. Basically, it's just your profit on the part of Disney. So why do you think Disney sells so many DVC shares and is building so many DVC buildings? Because it's so profitable. Yeah, Erica.
Very much.
I'm glad we didn't go for it. Back in, I forgot what year it was, but I'm glad we didn't.
Look, what I would tell people is if you are a huge Disney fan and you love spending time at the resorts even more than the parks, and you don't necessarily have to buy into it, but there are some cool member perks if you want to buy. But you have to know what you're doing, and you have to have that income needs to be absolutely disposable income. If you don't spend money on it, if you don't have it, do not go into debt to get it. If you happen to have $30,000 in savings that you can pop over to it, do it that way, fine. And some people do pay cash, and if that's what you want to use your money for, that's fine. You got the disposable income, that's fine. Do not go into debt for DVC. Because there are other ways to rent DVC, and magically MJ handles that.
I can send you my link, and you can share it if you like.
Yeah. Put the link. I'll put the link up if you want to rent.
Isn't
DVC
Disney
points.
making it harder for that now?
Well, they're just making sure that you don't do more than like a certain amount of points per year. That's all.
Oh, in terms of like renting your points out?
Yeah. People were going crazy with it. They just want you to tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't know what the deal was on that.
A lot of
I have plenty of friends that own.
Yeah, Tim the Tracker, Super Enthused, Paging Mr. Morrow, Right Down Main Street. A lot of really like the ones on the media list and all of that. Those vloggers, they all have that affiliate link with DVC Rental Store. That's what gave me the idea to sign up because it's a great way to make. It's a great way to make a little bit of money. You don't make a ton of money. You make commission when they click your link. That's all.
MJ,
great stuff. Yes.
Share it in the back chat. I
did.
Put it up. No, you put it up.
Did I text it to you? Look at that.
Yes. I can't.
Yeah, I'll put it in the back chat. Thank you, Mr. Ron, Mr. Nice Guy.
I am a nice guy.
Hey, we still want to hear the roar.
Okay, so I'll have to explain that before we get to a story here. Where is it? Where is the? Oh, there it is. Private. Okay. I'm waiting for you, MJ. So and then I'll put it on.
Yeah,
the screen.
I'm not that technically inclined like most would think. I'm using like 2 or 3 different devices right now because I'm multitasking. But I will put it in the back chat. Thank you so much. Sanku.
Okay. All right. So, hey, Troy. Hot Gator Night. So, yes, actually, this is kind of funny. Well, I have the other shots brought up. So, for those that were wondering about what this whole roar thing was about, I think we got into it yesterday. It was on That Park Place, right? Right, MJ?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing like 100 things, but you are correct, Amundo. It was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. So yesterday on the Pro Show, we started talk about the fact that I used to work at Gatorland, and I worked. So it's Gator season right now. It's Gator mating season.
Very much so. Yeah, it's Gator mating season. You can hear them really loud at night.
Gosh.
When the Gators do their Gator thing that they're doing, right? they get loud, but they're imagine a bass singer, the lowest bass singer that you can imagine. Yes, 40's Mandalorian has that in there. I didn't even see the end of the. Basically, with DVC, you're buying your vacation for the next 50 years and hoping Disney's quality doesn't slip further than it already has. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty funny. Anyway, so gator mating season. Let me get this photo up on the screen so you can see it. There I am with my beautiful Virginia, and we are right next to. Those are real alligators. None of this is CGI. That is not AI. It's none of that. That's real. Okay. And that probably was not during the mating season. I don't think it was. I'm not sure what time of year that was.
I thought Wild Man was wild, and then I saw that picture of you with the gators.
I'm thinking, what on earth?
You couldn't pay me enough.
Me to do that.
Nope. We're not
All
doing
right.
it.
So I that was when we were feeding them, and it was very, very cool. And yeah, that is a thing that you can do. They give you a bucket of meat and you throw it to the gators.
A bucket of meat.
Nope, I'm good.
To our,
I like my hands and feet. Thanks.
Let me just a second. Let me see. I gotta find this.
Talk about a chum bucket.
So at the time I was
chum bucket.
At that time, what was this date? Okay, so it's the middle of summer, July 31st, 2011. And let me see if I can find July 31.
Dan, you know I love you, but I am not doing that. The raptor encounter is a practically a magician behind the puppets. I'm not doing the real gator deal. No way.
All right,
sorry.
hopefully my wife doesn't mind me sharing this picture. I'm going to put this up, but this is because this was right after, right?
Oh, look at that. I love
That's a cute little train.
Yeah, so Gatorland has a cute little train, the tiny little train that you can ride on, and here we are actually feeding the gators. If you look at this picture closely, you will see there is meat in that gator's mouth. All right, see the gloves that we wear? Yeah. You put on the gloves because you can't touch the meat. You don't want to touch the meat. Trust me, if you want special, once you know exactly what kind of meat that is. But there, and you can see. Look how close we are. We are what is that? 3 feet away from the mouth of the gator.
Thereabouts.
Poor Bambi.
That was not Bambi. It's not deer meat. It's horse. It's
Oh.
Is it gator meat?
It's not gator meat.
We cannot talk about it, but it's nasty.
Nay, we cannot talk about what that is. It's not chicken.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's not chicken. It used to have a name though. I think they called it Mr. Ed.
I can't.
Oh,
I remember Mr. Ed. Yeah.
Well, there are cultures that eat horse.
Hey, you're not. I think we're supposed to say it.
Yeah.
There you go. Nathan has it. And coming in here, we got to get this for $1.99. Thank you, O2RR. I want to feed the gators at Gatorland. It really is fun. It's a blast. We had such a good time doing it. I'll be honest with you. So, and for $1.99, let's celebrate.
Yay.
O2RR. We got to find it. I got you up here. Ready? Everybody get ready to celebrate in the chat. We're celebrating O2RR. Thank you. Absolutely. So it's a fun thing to do. The other there's lots of other things that you can do at Gatorland, by the way, not just feeding the alligators, which as fun as that. By the way, let me show you just how close up I was able to get to an alligator. I took this picture myself. Magically, MJ, this one's for you.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
I took that picture. Now, here's the thing that we were discussing, right?
Oh,
yesterday we were discussing what they sound like. And by the way, with a barrier between me and them, I used to sit this close to them when I was working there. So I was always very, very close to alligators. So in the spring, when they're excited about perhaps meeting another alligator, they make a sound. And that's what we're discussing yesterday on the Pro Show. It sounds kind of like this. Now, imagine
it sounds very
that.
Australian.
Imagine that really, really loud. It's like it's about an octave lower than that, and then super duper loud. It's nothing like the real sound of an alligator is nothing like the sound that they gave to the what was it, Tyrannosaurus Rex, the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. The T-Rex in Jurassic Park, that it would never sound like a T-Rex would have never sounded like that. They would have sounded like the alligator, except even lower because they were bigger. They gave that T-Rex kind of a high-pitched sound. It would never have sounded like that. But yeah, this is how close we got to the alligators. You don't want to get that close.
If you keep making the noise, they might come knocking on the door.
Who could that be knocking at my door?
My God.
Go away. Don't come around here no more.
You know, there's so many Floridians that are used to just seeing these guys sunbathing. I don't know, man. Yeah, they're going to come get Ron.
So here's the deal. So we were talking about this yesterday. They are out and about at Walt Disney World, at Universal, at SeaWorld. They could be anywhere. If you go out to the coast, if you go out to Kennedy Space Center, you'll see a lot of them. Have you ever been out there, MJ or Erica, when you lived in Florida? Did you ever go out to Kennedy Space Center?
I went once a long time ago.
No, unfortunately, never. We never got around. We would go to St. Augustine, Miami, anywhere along the West Coast, but we never went to Kennedy Space Center.
Well, specifically around Kennedy Space Center, the reason I mention it is because when you are driving out there, gators are typically lining the streets, like especially this time of year in the spring. Store to Poopas Cuber says, how do you tell the difference between a gator and a crocodile? A gator will see you later, but a crocodile will see you after a while.
You know what? That's such a corny joke, but me and my dad always said that to each other. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Like it was just a thing.
Dan, you know what I'm talking about. Dan's Life of the Kingdom. I'm sure he knows what I'm talking about. When you drive out there, especially in the springtime, you will absolutely see a ton of gators out that way. The point that I'm making is if you are not from Florida and you come down here, these are real. At Gatorland, all of these gators are very, very tame. They've been there for years. They're always around human beings. They don't attack human beings. They get fed very regularly, so they're not hungry, right? They don't have that disposition. But in the wild, it's a completely different story.
Yeah.
So you do not want to get anywhere near them. Do not do this in the wild. Do not get anywhere near them in the wild. Yes.
And do not mimic Ron's sounds.
Yes. No, that's not actually, if you want to call a gator, the sound to make, this is going to sound strange, but if you want to call a gator, there's my wife, beautiful wife, by some gators. Look how close she is.
Oh, that's just crazy. She's another wild one.
Yeah. But if you want to call them, the sound that you actually make is
Oh no. So don't do that, guys. When you're eating your tasty treats and you're walking around the resorts, don't do that noise because they will get it.
Hey, you got it. You got it right. That was amazed.
Amazing,
So
amazing,
anyhow,
amazing.
well, as amazing as that is, and as fun as that was to discuss, let's get to our first story. But boy, I don't know if I don't think this is really eeks.
I have a really good idea though. So if they super chat, then Erica and I will do a green screen with gators to make it look like we went and we didn't really go.
There you go. All right. Let's get to the first story. It's not exactly good news.
I have news.
What type of news is it?
Well, to be perfectly frank, it's bad.
Maybe if you tell me the bad news in a good way, it won't sound so bad.
The bad news in a good way. Yes, I can do that. Well, here goes. Wait till you hear this.
Before we put this story on the screen, you guys don't have any high expectations for this. For this one, this is a Disney story, so of course it involves
Lowered expectations.
out of that Park Place.com bookmark it if you haven't done so yet. Have y'all been to Disney Paris or not? I never have. I'd love to go, but oh my goodness gracious me. You know that Olaf animatronic? I think MJ, are you the one that actually came up with the term it's Olaf to now because of this?
Oh no, I did not, but thank you.
Somebody was that you? Somebody did. Somebody said we're going to call it an Olaf now when there's a faux pas, and it's because of this story. This is that new animatronic that walks that they were touting that was going to be so exciting and wonderful. New Olaf animatronic dies in front of guests at Disneyland Paris. This is out of that Park Place from March 31st, 2026 by Cham Lee. I know other outlets probably have covered this. We have not yet, so we're going to dive in right now. There it is, the new Olaf animatronic at Disneyland Paris. That is by CNET YouTube. Some fans are worth melting for, but maybe not like that.
Sorry.
A newly introduced animatronic robot based on the Frozen character of Olaf malfunctioned in front of visitors at Disneyland Paris shortly after the official opening of the park's new Frozen themed land, where it appeared to quote-unquote die in front of a crowd. I hope I can say that for an animatronic for YouTube. The animatronic stopped mid-interaction, paused, then unceremoniously fell backwards as his carrot nose plopped off on impact. The unexpected moment was met with shrieks from the crowd before cast members carried the lifeless body backstage. I don't know if we can play. Let's see if we can play this. Let's see what happens. You guys can't hear that, right?
Not yet.
Okay. No. You should. I don't want. If I don't play the sound, I think it probably is better. But let's see if I can.
So messed up. That's mean. There are children there watching, and it's really sad that happened in front of kids. That's terrible. But did you see the first Dragon Queen's talking about the animatronics on what her take is? I thought that was a cool video that she did.
There is a there you go. It was they had covered this and they embedded it into the story on the pro show, so I was playing, but hopefully you guys didn't hear any of that. Anyhow, there it is. There's Olaf. He has broken down. You know what would have been really funny? It would have been so funny if a cast member would have just jumped in and looked like they were starting CPR.
That's actually not really clever.
Somebody get his heart. Boom, 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 boom. That would have been hilarious. I'm sorry, but This is just way too funny of a story. The incident occurred on March 30th, one day after the World of Frozen area opened as part of the expansive transformation of Walt Disney Studios Park into Disney Adventure World. The Olaf animatronic was unveiled as part of the New Lands attraction lineup intended to bring the snowman character to life for guests. Park representatives confirmed that a technical issue caused the disruption, but did not provide detailed explanations about the specific systems involved or how long repairs might take. Video records of the occurrence were widely shared across social media platforms and quickly reached a global audience. Some Disneyland Paris guests posted their disappointment, waiting a long time to see the animatronic, only for it to malfunction on its second day. I believe the sentiments uttered by I believe the sentiments uttered by the French was I don't think I can say it, but it would rhyme in English with the word bière. Erica, you've heard that French word before, right?
What word again?
It would rhyme with bière, but it would begin with an M. I can't say it because I think even though it's not in English, that YouTube would maybe flag me for it. But anyway, I'm sure they say the word plenty on other shows. Let's say that it rhymes with the word hit in English. Hey, Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle is chiming in. I see you there. Flying Blind. Oh, I felt so bad. I was working on your video earlier, and then I went to hit, and something happened, and the character that I'm using, it did a Disney race swap on me, so I've got to fix that before I do the video. Yeah, close to Spanish. Not that different from the Spanish word. You know what I'm saying. Before we go any further on the story, I believe that Erica needs to take off.
Yes,
Erica,
I do.
Where can the people find you?
Find us on YouTube, of course, on Fridays, Brood Banter at 2 p.m. Eastern Time after that Park Place to banter about, well, anything and everything under the sun. So if you're new and listening, it's just me and my husband, and y'all can come in and hang out with us. And we don't have any specific niche to what we talk about. It's just whatever. Literally, we're bantering around coffee and tea and beer and just having a good time with friends. And we like to laugh and have a good time. Fridays
at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And a lot of us hang out with Erica on her Brood Banter show.
A lot of you guys do.
Subscribe and check it out Friday at 2 p.m. Thank you for being here today, Erica. We'll see you real
Thanks.
soon.
I'm sorry I have to rush, but something has come up in the family and I got to tend to it.
Understand. Thank you. Later.
All right. Bye, guys.
MJ.
Yes, sir.
MJ is still here. Okay.
I am here. I am here. I am here.
The first Dragon Queen is at the mall. I am out in a mall. Yes, they do exist. Indeed. And Texas says they still have a mall. We have plenty. We have interesting malls here in Florida, but I don't want to get sidetracked, man.
What did I miss? Right. What exists? What exists?
Malls.
Oh yes, they have them. I hardly ever go.
Yeah.
It's like a thing of the past. It's so unfortunate.
Our Florida mall up the street, about 5 miles up the street from where we live, Florida mall is very busy all the time. And then we have a thing called Deezerland, which has tried to be a mall and has a Bass Pro Shops anchor attached to it.
Wow.
Yeah. It's an interesting facility, but the problem with Deezerland when it was trying to be a mall is that it was literally right across the street from the outlets. And so everybody would go to the outlets, and the outlets right across the street from it are busy. It was trying to capitalize on that traffic, but it never really worked out. The Bass Pro Shops is really, really nice, and is a Cinemark on the other end of it. They used to have a really cool Vans skate park that I believe got transformed into a trampoline park that's there. We like trampoline parks. They're fun. We have one really close to our house. We don't go as often as I'd like, but we were talking about the new Olaf animatronic. Let's get back to that.
Yeah.
What the heck happened with that? Let me see here. The Olaf figure debuted during the park's official opening on March 29th, which featured performances and presentations highlighting the World of Frozen Lands features. The themed area, developed at a cost of approximately 2 billion euros, aims to recreate locations from the Frozen franchise, including a Nordic-style village, boat attractions, and other interactive elements. And probably that guy that is talking like this to the bird of he. Hello, welcome to, what was his name? What was his name? No. The guy that owned the shop in Frozen. He's like, here,
yeah.
He did sound like Swedish Chef. Hello, family.
Hello, family. I forget his name.
The robotic version of Olaf that debuted represents a significant evolution in theme park character technology. It builds on decades of research by Walt Disney Imagineering and incorporates several modern engineering methods, including artificial intelligence and advanced robots, which go down. Disney's Imagineering team designed this Olaf figure to move, balance, and interact in ways that go beyond classic audio animatronic figures. Traditional audio animatronics used in attractions for decades are mechanical figures that follow pre-programmed sequences of movement, synchronized sound. They don't typically walk autonomously or respond dynamically to their environment or fall over and break on the very first day that they debut. But this one did, and there it is. Yes. Yeah, still talking about that broken animatronic because you didn't make it first, Dragon Queen. If you would have made it, it would have worked. We know that. We know. But this one didn't. This is. Have you noticed the pattern, MJ?
The pattern of
every single animatronic that Disney has debuted over the last several years has failed within the first week. Like literally every single one. Like Tiana's Bayou Adventure, failures. Not only did it fail the first week, it failed when the celebrities from the Princess and the Frog.
That's embarrassing.
Were writing it. It failed then.
His name is Oaken, by the way. I had to look it up.
Yes. This was interesting when Biden, this is a while back, but when Biden was introduced to the Hall of Presidents, this was really, really funny. The first day that Biden debuted in the Hall of Presidents, it wasn't Biden that failed. It was Abe Lincoln.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Abe Lincoln was doing his big
speech. But didn't the Walt
animatronic
fail too? Like
the Walt animatronic failed. So yes, it's in my introduction to this show.
What is it though? Is it cheap parts? What is it? Manufacturer? Something.
It is poor testing. They do not do the rigorous testing that they used to do. The animatronics created for Tiana's Bayou Adventure were created on the West on the West Coast. Then they brought it to the East Coast in a high humidity environment, in a high humidity ride, and that double amount of humidity just killed him, and it was awful. Bud Files is here, parts from China.
You know what I don't understand? The CEO at the time was a former weatherman. He couldn't figure it out. Hey, these animatronics are not going to survive over here. How does that work? How does that work? Who knows?
I will tell you what. Regardless, one of the things that probably happened with this Olaf animatronic is they put too much into the AI and not enough attention was given to shape language.
And so what we've tried to do is really bring that shape language from the architecture. But like what we love to talk about at WDI is shape language. And we often refer to shape language.
There's such iconic shape language in spaceship Brevity Attraction. We really wanted to make sure that we fused to that throughout the space.
The shapity shape language.
Hey, folks, if you haven't done so yet, please do click that like button. Get this out to as many people as we possibly can. Of course, Nathan over here, he says that the electric servo animatronics that he's building now look much better, but they do not hold up to the environment that the old pneumatic ones did. That is so true. I understand.
Barf language. Oh, barf.
I don't even think we could have trusted him with weather. I mean, this is a guy who says that apparently the weather in Florida is hotter than it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
So Texas 8412. Shape language is unburdened by what has been. Well, yes, indeed.
Mhm.
Speaking of things that are being unburdened, we are going to get to our main story here, and it is definitely something that is being unburdened. We are breaking in with what is going on over at Universal Islands of Adventure over at what will be formerly known as, and probably currently known as forever, the Lost Continent.
Wow.
We have a story that comes to us out of Epic Universal blog. And it is breaking Lost Continent demolition underway at Universal Islands of Adventure. Oh my goodness, be gracious. This is by Mark Layton, April 3rd, Islands of Adventure. Stop doing that. Clearly, they set up the website not to be used by on StreamYard. Pardon our dust. There it is. This is very, very sad. The wrecking balls are swinging at Universal Orlando's Islands of Adventure. In a statement confirmed to Orlando Business Journal, Universal Orlando has acknowledged construction activity is commencing. The Lost Continent and video evidence shows demolition is well underway. MJ, you ever spent time on the Lost Continent? Did you ever see any of the stuff from there at Universal?
Actually, I was going to give you this photo of me and my dad in the Lost Continent of when I was a kid. You probably don't remember this, but I was kind of asking you to do some coverage before it goes kapoof. This place means a lot to me. And I was actually watching a video the other day that explains the lore behind the land. And do you remember when it used to be like a little, like almost medieval times type of like little village you could walk through, and you could get henna tattoos and buy like real armor and weapons, and Sinbad the Adventure, the other one, Poseidon's Fury, all this, like, this just made me cry because I went here so many times as a kid with my parents, and I spent more time in that area with my dad. He was more of a fan of islands when it opened. But yeah, the Lost Continent, I think it was 1999, and then it went away in 2017 or 16. But we spent a lot of time there. I'm going to try to see if I can grab that picture and show it to you guys.
Yeah, Poseidon, I want to say the Poseidon's thing didn't completely close. It might have.
It was in segments.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it there was a really weird the way that it opened, the way that it closed. It was strange. So, yeah. So this is pictures that I took last year of the area as they were starting to make the changes, right? And this is the Lost Continent area. This is where the Mythos restaurant is. I remember it very well because my time working for Universal Studios was 2010, the same year that Hogwarts opened up. And I worked as a scare actor for Universal in 2010. Probably could go back. I would imagine that I could go back and work for Universal again if I wanted to, if there was some job that I could do. doing this, so I'm not doing that. But Universal is a very, very good company. I'd never had any issues whatsoever working for them. Had a very good experience, actually. Much better experience working for Universal than I did for Disney as far as the actual conditions of the job and everything else. I was my house won Best House of the Year for Halloween Horror Nights. It was called Havoc, the Dogs of War. Every single person that worked in my house, we had to shave our heads, including the women.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So we were supposed to be super soldiers in a government-sponsored super soldier program gone wrong. And so they kept us all in the same facility. And then as people would walk through, we would like jump out and scare the heck out of them. I was the chainsaw guy. So
that is so cool.
That was a blast. And you know what they call the place where you hide when you're a scare actor? It sounds awful.
No, I don't know what it's called.
It's called the boo hole.
Oh no! Why would they do that?
They go back in your boo hole. They will say that to you. It's really funny.
Oh, Poseidon's Fury closed May of 2023. Yeah, I knew it closed in phases.
Yeah.
The only thing remaining now is the fountain that talks. I forget his name.
What is that fountain called?
You can still interact with it, like if you go there.
Yeah, I think they still have that open. So there's my Lost Continent photo. And you can see going into, they had set enhancements in progress. There's the Mythos restaurant. This is looking back towards Seuss Land. You can see where they had.
Look at that beautiful rock work.
Yeah, the area is gorgeous. Now, do you know the relationship that this has to Dino Land? And other than that, I mean, it's interesting because they're kind of going away at the same time. Like Dino Land went away completely. It's gone now. All of Dino Land in Animal Kingdom is gone, right?
Yeah.
Now, all of Lost Continent is about to be gone. Did you ever see the first voyage of Sinbad? The show?
I sure did. Yeah.
That show was an amazing and fun.
Had actors. There was
show,
fireworks. Right? There was everything you can imagine and want in a show. Yes.
Right. So that was amazing. So do you know the relationship that this has with Dino Land?
I don't.
Okay, so this has a very, very interesting relationship with Dino Land. So historically speaking, this land, I'm trying to figure out which way to go with the pictures here. Okay. This land was created by okay, so the relationship that this has with Dino Land is this. Dino Land was greenlit over Beastly Kingdom at Animal Kingdom. So Animal Kingdom had budget cuts when they were first building Animal Kingdom. Now, you know that Animal Kingdom and Islands of Adventure opened very, very close to the same period of time, right?
Yes, yes.
So what was happening at the time, there were Imagineers that were supposed to be working on Beastly Kingdom. Well, guess what? They cut Beastly Kingdom for budget reasons, and Camp Minnie Mickey went in there temporarily. And Beastly Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, what it was supposed to be Beastly Kingdom is now Pandora. But Beastly Kingdom never happened. And the Imagineers that were working on Beastly Kingdom got let go from Disney. And so they went over to Universal and they used a lot of the same ideas that they were going to have for Beastly Kingdom in the Lost Continent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's giving like that little area. So when you would walk through the Lost Continent, like I was saying, it felt like you were walking through like What country is that giving? Like
Well,
those
I
kind
would
of
say Greece or yeah. I
like
mean, I
something
would
in Europe, like
I would say
maybe the
ancient
middle.
ancient Greece, Rome, and Italy,
Yeah,
like that kind of that has that vibe. And if you
yeah.
look at the structure, look at the architecture, it's
I
beautiful.
know. I
One
love
of
it
the
so much.
reasons that this area was so beautiful is because it was actually created by Disney Imagineers.
Of
Former
course.
Disney
Of
Imagineers.
course. Yeah.
So this, like when you went to the Lost Continent, you look at the trees, you look at the landscaping, you look at the
Yes,
architecture, and it was absolutely stunningly
it
gorgeous.
is.
And it's going to be sad that all of this is going away.
It wasn't based off of an IP either. They actually used storytelling and literature to create this whole area, which made it even more special. And that's what gave Islands of Adventure like almost like a staple, you know? 'Cause the rest
Yeah,
of it is IP driven pretty much. But
yeah,
this place was extraordinary. You really didn't feel like you were in a theme park in Florida. Mm-mm.
no, definitely not.
No.
So there it is. The escape from the lost city was like the Poseidon's adventure, the thing that you would go on there. And oops, that's the wrong one. So there you can see what the rock work looked like. That's in a fountain.
Mhm.
That's right in front of the structure. I'm glad I took this. I'm glad I went over there because all this probably going to be gone if they're getting rid
Yeah.
of. Look at that giant. So what's cool is you're seeing ruins, right? There's this
Mhm.
giant foot over there on the right side of the screen that would have been part of a massive statue
Mhm.
because the whole thing is supposed to look like ruins, right? They designed it to look like a building that had started to crumble. That was
Yes.
all on purpose. So cool.
Super
Um,
cool.
yeah. And there you can see get up close to it, right?
You remember that tunnel you could walk through with the water gushing? It was like whoosh, and it just
Yeah.
like so cool.
It was an interesting experience because it was a walkthrough story. It wasn't exactly a ride. Um Flying Blind and a Ride Consider said I didn't know how to ride. It wasn't exactly a ride. It was more of a walkthrough, kind
No,
of an interactive
it's an
show
attra
experience type of thing.
yeah, it's an attraction. It was more of like a an experience that you could be a part of because it was good versus evil and then the original guide was the actual bad guy, but you didn't figure that out until the end.
Hmm.
And then they changed it again in like I forget what year it was, 2011, 2012. The story changed, but you could still walk through the water tunnel. It was so cool. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it looked like little merchants. I love it. That is just such a wonderful. I remember getting my first henna tattoo ever in that little area. And as a kid,
Yes.
it's so much fun. Yeah.
You mentioned that one of the things that's funny and why I brought up my experience working for Universal is because after so right after Halloween Horror Nights ended, everybody that worked at Halloween Horror Nights had the opportunity to stay on and do any other different job at Universal. I chose not to, but kept my employment as quote unquote seasonal employment. And then I didn't really want to go back because of the late nights and stuff. So I ended up just like, technically quitting, but like ending on my contract. It was left on very good terms. But some people stayed. Well, one of the girls that I worked with, after her stint with me working at the haunted house, became one of the henna tattoo artists there.
Oh, cool.
I would
I
go
love
over
that.
and visit because I know I could visit her and some of my buddies working there. But that was pretty funny.
Do you
Yeah,
remember that coin experience they used to have too? It was really interactive. Like you could get a coin pressed to the shapes, or like if you saw a really cool symbol or something, it was all Greek mythology based. There was just a lot of really cool little things in there that you could purchase. And that's what you call a really unique souvenir.
definitely.
Forget the bubble wand and the hats and all that. You could take home something really special that was made customized for you, right? You know?
Yeah, let's get this
Yeah.
up here. WDW News Today, out of WDW News Today, they have some aerial photographs, and this is published yesterday, right? So this is by Shannon Ace out of WDW News Today, aerial photographs of Universal's lost continent before imminent demolition. Kind of sad, really.
That is so sad.
Aerial photographer BioReconstruct shared views of the lost continent land at Universal's Islands of Adventure, which will soon go through significant construction as Universal brings new attractions to the park. They have not, I believe, revealed as of yet exactly what they're going to be, but a lot of people are, I think, saying Pokemon, maybe. I don't know.
They said Zelda, Pokemon. They said all kinds of stuff, but I don't know.
These two photos show the removal of landscaping near the theater that once housed the 8th voyage of Sinbad. It was very, very cool. Construction walls and planters recently went up around the theater and are visible, blocking the entrance and exits in BioReconstruct photos. Let me see this. Good. We'll go over to this tab real quick and see what they have here for that. So there you can see the construction walls. 8 years of closure. The theater is now fully blocked by construction walls decorated with some mystical symbols. These are themed to the Lost Continent, not a potential new attraction or land. So right now all the theming is still for Lost Continent. The walls block views of the theater, while planters sit in front of the main entrance. I think these might be a little bit old. The 8th voyage of Sinbad closed permanently in 2018, but the theater is set stayed standing in full view of guests. The theater was even used as a U-rest area and a cool zone, despite some construction walls going up around the theater. In 2022, there have been no signs of construction until now, but now we do have those signs. Yes, indeed. So this is what's happening. Right now, tree clearing in Lost Continent began last fall after Universal Orlando Resort confirmed upcoming, quote, construction activity in the land. Universal said this work was to ensure the area is ready for any future development. So they've been, so far, I think, very vague about what might be happening there. The 8th voyage of Sinbad closed permanently in 2018. The theater stayed open. Construction walls gone up and walk at the walkthrough attractions exit. There you can see more from BioReconstruct. The last remaining, it's the Mystic Fountain. We were talking about that earlier, MJ. The last remaining Lost Continent attraction is the talking Mystic Fountain near the center of the above photo. You can see it's a tiny little thing in this photo. It's very much bigger when you get up to it. But this thing, like you walk up to the fountain and it's interactive. There's some actor somewhere around that can see you and talks to you through this thing and spits on you, and it's really funny.
It is really funny.
It's absolutely hilarious. It's a really fun thing to do.
It is
Universal has not announced what land or attractions might replace the Lost Continent, and there is a video from BioReconstruct, and I think this was from Instagram.
Oh. I don't know if the audience can see that because it's super small.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could blow it up, and there's not really a way to do it.
Yeah.
Plus, on my end, it's playing really loud music, which you hopefully cannot hear.
No, I cannot. No, I can't hear it. Look at that.
Yeah. Sorry, that's so small, guys. Well, the Lost Continent, though, it looks like it's going to be lost forever. It's going away, and we don't know what's replacing it. I don't know. I don't know if it's Zelda. I don't know if it's more Isle of Burke. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Someone who said
I think Pokemon, but
One Piece would be going in there. Where did I hear that from?
I don't know, but if you go to Volcano Bay, you will see a lot of two pieces.
Okay, Ron.
Just saying.
Oh my gosh. I could see One Piece going in there. It would fit pretty cool, right? Like the whole piratey.
Yeah, no, One Piece
type
would
of
be awesome.
thing. Yeah.
One Piece would be very, very cool.
Mhm.
But what is not cool is that, yeah, see, Troy said he's not wrong. I'm not wrong. Go to Volcano Bay, you see a lot of two-piece. That's all I'm saying.
Mr. Nice Guy.
I'm nice. Very respectful. I didn't, you know.
No,
Anyhow,
you're good. You're good.
However, that is all we have for today's show. Magically, MJ though is here. Tell us where the people can find you around the interwebs. Magically, MJ.
Magically. Oh, yes. I'm on X and Instagram, as you guys know. I am just like Mexican Iron Man. I am not a YouTuber. I get invited to a lot of shows and I'm pretty much magically everywhere. I do appreciate you guys though in the audience. You guys all know I love you so much, and that's why I get on these shows and brew my coffee every morning and wake up and do the thing. But I put the link in the back chat if you want to throw that in the live stream there if you'd like. But yeah, I have some really good interesting links that you would thank me for later.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see if I can.
Lots of fun. And
Copy
it's
link
all
address.
good. And
Let's see if I can copy and then let's see if I can paste. There you
happy
go.
birthday to O2RR. Did you know it was O2RR's birthday this
It was his
week?
birthday yesterday. We did it. We actually did the
we?
whole
Oh,
birthday. Yes.
I missed
there
it.
is.
I'm so sorry.
Well, we'll play it again.
Birthday! Happy birthday, hon. Yes, indeed. Be careful, because whenever you blow out those candles, don't blow your teeth out with it. Been there, done that. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, who is that actor? I forget.
That's
Who is
Terry.
that?
That's
Oh.
my good. That's my buddy Terry Sanders who does.
Oh my gosh.
He does an
That's actually
amazing
really
Joan
good.
Rivers. He's hilarious. He does
Does a
lots
really
and
good
lots
job.
of different characters, and he is a staple of Branson, Missouri. He basically is Mr. Branson. So, not Richard Branson. That's a totally different guy. But anyhow, and we are here on the dish tomorrow. Tomorrow, guys, we're going to be doing something new. We will be following the Vash Sky Parkcast. I'm moving the Wednesday show up from 7:30 p.m., where there were a lot of other shows, to 4 o'clock after the Vash Sky Parkcast. It'll probably be slated for exactly 4:05 p.m., and depending on how things work out with the Vash Sky Parkcast, could end up starting a little bit earlier, a little bit later, or we will see how that. But I have communicated with Vash, and he's on board. I know because I think I have a text from him over here.
That's fantastic.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah.
The audience sees now how wonderful we all work together.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
that's what we just so now the dish that you're watching will be on Mondays at 2:05 p.m. after the That Park Place morning or midday magic, whatever we're calling that. Tuesdays after the WDW Pro Show, starting at 3:05 p.m. or perhaps like today a little bit earlier, as the Pro Show ended a little bit earlier, and Wednesdays at 4:05 p.m. So it's basically 2, 3, 4. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2, 3, 4, and then Sundays. On the days when I do them, will be at 5 p.m. And that's more of a little private dish conversation, usually with just myself or myself and my wife will be here. And it'll be a Spanglish show on Sundays. So it'll be in Spanish and English. So be respectful. Okay. So that's very, very important. And especially anytime my wife is here, you got to be respectful of my wife, people. In the comments, you got to know that. Very, very important. We hold up my wife. She is my queen. Virginia is my queen.
You know, Ron, there's a saying, happy wife, happy life.
That's right. And
the audience really wants you to be happy and not get eaten by the gators.
That's right. I don't want to get eaten. We don't want to get eaten by our gator friends. What day was that again? July. Oh, I remember. Let's see. Let's remind the audience one last time of what can happen. if we're not careful, super careful, right? Let's go back to that day. A day with the Gators. This is what can happen.
That's wonderful. How many wives want to feed their husbands to the gator? Raise your hand.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's right there. Look at the flock of gators. It's not a flock of seagulls. It's a flock of gators, people. They'll get you.
Oh my gosh.
They will get you.
You know what they remind me of? I remember now. Do you remember in The Rescuers when what was her name? The bad lady in the bayou that stole the little girl, The Rescuers. She had two gators. They were her accomplices.
Oh, that's right.
What were their names and what was her name? So now we got to make a meme of you riding on top of two gators as Mr. Nice Guy because you're not evil.
My wife had surgery a few weeks ago and I was in some pain. I picked up a pillow and asked if she went, "Aw, good for you, Andy." Thanks, Andy, when am I getting my toy? I mean, you've met me in real life. Come on, we can.
That's who it is. Madame Medusa. Thank you, Troy. My gosh.
Madame Medusa.
Yeah.
You know, just for fun, I don't know if she's in the chat still, but because that people are Jillian of the H, Madame
Brutus and Nero. Yes.
There you go. Okay. But just for fun, we're gonna play Dragon Queen's clip because it has a Medusa in it, and I think it'll be fun. Let's play it.
The sovereign is moving, the hall begins to shake. High stakes magic in a breath we take. Dragon Queen, wear your crown in the sky. Feel the wings of the night as we start to fly. Every scale is a mirror of the fire in the soul. Let the perfect magic take a midnight toll. Crown of memory that the stars have never told. A story that the stars have never told. No typical story, no glitches tonight. Just the roar of the magic in the neon light. Dragon Queen, wear your crown in the sky. Feel the wings of the night as we start to fly. Every scale is a mirror of the fire in the soul. Let the perfect magic take a midnight toll. Crown of memory that the stars have never told. A story that the stars have never told.
What a great
I just love that clip. I love that clip.
It's so fitting. We just talked about Greek mythology over at the Lost Continent.
Right.
So Medusa has a lot to do with that too. And Madame Medusa rode the alligators. So yeah, I mean, this is perfect.
Exactly. And that is the way we treat all of our VIPs.
Excuse me, sir. Seeing as how the VP is such a VIP, shouldn't we keep the PC on the QT? Because if it leaks to the VC, you can end up an MIA and then we'd all be put on KP.
I would like to leave the room now.
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, unfortunately, we have to leave the room now. It's time to end the show. I want to thank everybody for being here today. Thank you all for rating over from the pro show earlier, which was awesome with his guests, Jay, and the rest of them. And thank you, MJ, for being here. Thank you, Erica, for being here earlier. Thank you. Let me see. I got to go back to the comment section. Sorry. Thank you so much, O2RR, for the 199. We appreciate that so much and all the support we get from all of you guys all the time for being here. Like, share, subscribe, send this out, click the notification bell. When you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm. You get notified of all of our uploads here at Follow the Bradley's Fun. Hit the hype button if it's out there. And until next time, everybody, we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shot.